Hi, this is Ron with Wheel in the Sky. Today we're going to talk about Journey's new studio album, their first one in over a decade. It's called Freedom.
Wheel in the sky, turning.
So here's the North American CD. It's one disc. It's got also a nice booklet with artwork that kind of follows the artwork that's in the beginning and Escape. After waiting a decade, Journey releases a new studio album on July 8th, 2022, called Freedom. It's a great album with an album and a half's worth of songs. So this is the North American CD. It's made by BMG. It's got 15 songs on it, and there we go. In Japan, however, you get the regular old jewel case. I guess this is called the Obi-Wan, something like that. Obi-Wan Kenobi. I don't know. And it's also got one disc. It's got 16 songs. There's an extra song on the album in Japan. There we go. So here's what we've got. This is the vinyl album, and this is what we're going to open, and this is what we're going to discuss today. I've got two versions of the vinyl album. One from BMG as the CD. This is a regular release of the album. And here's the one from Frontiers Records. Frontiers Records is in Italy, I believe. And it's got the orange vinyl version, which is why I have that. It's slightly different there on the back, as it has the different logos here. And then on the spines are a little different. If you can see that, I'm not sure. I will make sure that you do. Frontiers Records one has a centered Journey Freedom right here. Doesn't this Freedom look like Spider-Man text or something like that? Anyway, and the BMG version of the album has the spine, has it saying it up here. Although that is what it is. So here we go. Let's go ahead and open the album. So here we have the album. It opens up to, like I said, the landscape and the balls, which, sort of like in the beginning, and Escape has got that. And there we go. Very beautiful. Let's see. Oh. Part one has got, there's it's a black album, so we know what that looks like. I'm not going to take that out of the jacket. Here's another one. So very nice with the lyrics on the inner sleeves. So maybe not quite as nice as a booklet, but this is what you got with an album with bigger artwork, and there's all the rest of everything else, all the credits, all the musicians. It does list Deen Castronovo as vocals, because he does sing one song. But okay. This is the sticker that you get on the outside of the wrap. I keep those. So that came from inside. I'm going to put that back. It's a great album after the 10-year wait since the eclipse. Freedom does not let you down at all. It could have possibly been a little bit better if it was slimmed down to maybe 12 songs at most. That way it could have been more focused, I think. I'm surprised they released an album with this many songs since Trial by Fire. I remember, I think it was Jonathan who said it had too many songs on it. Journey usually has around 10 songs per studio album, which keeps you wanting more. With Freedom, it just takes too long to be over. Again, by itself, it's a great album. I just haven't heard any of these songs on the radio. I live in Los Angeles and I listen to KLOS 95.5 FM, which does play plenty of Journey. It's just someone else singing the older songs from the 1970s and 80s. The mix, too, is a bit muddy. I mean, it sometimes sounds like all the instruments just sound like mush. If you raise the volume really high on Escape, you'll hear it really clear and crisp. If you do that with Freedom, your speakers are going to have a problem playing it. I think maybe because maybe they mixed it over the internet and they thought the compression they were hearing was just going to be over the internet and not going to be in the final. I don't know. How does something like this happen? Okay, so here's my rundown of the individual songs. There's 15 of them on this album, so here we go. Together We Run. Together We Run is a great album opener. It's a good song. It's catchy, too. It's a great start to the album. It lets us know we have a great album ahead of us. It's a piano song, and it starts with pianos, and it really gets you going. All right, number 2 is Don't Give Up on Us. This one keeps that happy Journey feeling going. It's another good song. Journey is hitting it out of the park so far. I think the album is sounding great. Still Believe in Love is the third song on the album. It's good, but it's a bit slower. The album hits the brakes here. It slows way down, but it's a good soft rock song. It may overstay its welcome a bit, but we have a good soft rock song here. And okay, song 4 is You Got the Best of Me. And things pick way up here. This one is a rocker and it's really good. You're going to end up singing along with this one, I assure you. Live to Love Again. Here's another slow song. And this song should be the end of side 1 of the vinyl. It's a nice ballad and would be a great ending to side 1 of the album. But the songs are a little bit long, so I guess there wasn't room for that. Side 2 should start with The Way We Used to Be. Here's the best produced song on the album. This was the lead single for the album. This was released a full year before the album was. There was also an animated cartoon-like music video for this song. It's a solid way to start side 2 of a vinyl album. Maybe if the songs were shorter, who knows. It's an awesome song, and it was the first new song from Journey in over a decade. Come Away With Me. There's always a song that doesn't need to be on an album, and this song would be one of those for me. It's just Journey trying something a little different, and I'm happy about that, but this song just isn't for me. Afterglow. This is a good, slower song, which is a welcome relief. This is a nice, soft ballad. It's a really nice song. Let It Rain. I have to guess this is here because otherwise Deen couldn't be listed as a member of Journey on the album, since the vocals here is all he does. It's fine with me. I love Deen. The album does come to a halt here, though. No disrespect to Deen. He does what he could with it, but this song is just not needed on the album at all. Holding On is another hard rocker. I like this. It's heavy guitar showing off Neal's skills. This is not a bad song at all. This would end side 2 of the vinyl album if they did it differently, but this song could easily be replaced in my opinion. All Day, All Night. Here's a pretty good song. It takes a minute to get going, but there's something to this one. This one should be on the album. Don't Go. This is one of the better songs on the album. This song should definitely be here and moved up earlier so people hear it. United We Stand. This is also a good song, and it's the only one that kind of matches Freedom. The title, again, United We Stand, belongs on the album. I think they should have re-recorded Liberty with Arnel, since it was meant for an album named Freedom in the first place. Life Rolls On is the next song. And here's a good, catchy song. It picks up about midway through. It's a good song. It's a good song. Beautiful As You Are. This song starts off as a slow ballad and builds into an incredible rocker. It's an epic 7 minutes long and a great album closer. Unless you're in Japan. Hard to Let It Go. This is for Japan only. It's a nice song that never really finds where it wants to go. It's not necessary to the album, but it is pretty good. Let's take a look at the orange vinyl, shall we? So we've seen the inside of the so there, I'll keep it in the plastic. And this is some thick paper. This is nice thick paper. This is not cheap paper. And here we go. There's the inside of the album. Overall, it's a great album. Some of the songs are not necessary, and it should have been shortened to about 10 to 12 songs, I think, in my opinion. Other than that, I really highly recommend it. If you don't own it, buy it. It's a great Journey album. It just, you know what's missing?
Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe.